welcome back, and today I'm going to teach you how to crochet this popsicle square from a book I found at my local library. Here are the materials you're going to need for today's pattern: a red, a blue, and a white for your popsicle. And then for your popsicle stick, you are going to need a tan. And then for your square, or my square, I used an off-white color because I already have this white for my popsicle. And you're also going to need a 5.5 millimeter crochet hook. Hi, and welcome back to Simply Made by Hand. If you enjoy this content, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get into the video. So to start off, I grabbed my off-white color, and I'm just doing 6 rounds of a solid granny square. So I'm going to walk you through the steps. You're just going to start your square as you would with a basic granny square. So you do your 4 clusters of 3 double crochets, chain 2. And then all you do is double crochet in every stitch, and in your corners make 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. And that is what I'm repeating around for 6 rounds. I believe I'm on my 3rd round. Yeah, I'm on my 3rd round. So after this round, I need to do 3 more rounds, and I will cut my yarn, fasten off. So you're just gonna do a solid granny square for 6 rounds. And if you don't know how to do a solid granny square, I do have a tutorial on my channel, and I will leave that in the cards above and the description box below. I just finished up a 6 round solid granny square, and now you can either take your red or your blue and add a single crochet border to the outside of your square. Just remember to put 3 in each corner and 1 in each stitch. I think I'm gonna go with red this time for this square. You can just make a slip knot and join to any stitch on your project. I'm just going to make 1 single crochet all the way around, and then 3 in each of the corner spaces. Alright, so here's my 6th round granny square. Solid granny square with a single crochet border around the entire side. So now we are going to make the popsicle, which we are then going to go on and sew onto our granny square. So I did not like the way the popsicle looked on this granny square from her book, so I decided just to go ahead and design my own. So that is the pattern I will be sharing with you today instead of the one from the book. Now we're going to start with our red and start with a chain of 11. You're going to make 1 single crochet in the 2nd chain from the hook, and then in every chain down your row. I'm just going to be working in the back loops of the chain. I like the cleaner look for sewing it on. And if you would like a tighter popsicle, you can go ahead and use a smaller crochet hook or a larger crochet hook if you want a looser popsicle. I'm just going to continue with my 5.5. Now we are going to go ahead and chain 1, and we're going to put 1 single crochet in every stitch for 8 more rows. So you're going to repeat this same pattern for 8 more rows, bringing you to a total of 9 rows in the red. So then I just fastened, after the 9 rows in the red, I just fastened off, joined my white, and now I'm just going to do 9 rows of the white. So I did wind up switching after I did the whole part of the red, the whole 9 rows of red. I decided that it was really too big, so I switched to my 4.5 and had to start back over. But if you use the 5.5, just keep in mind you're gonna have a really big popsicle, and I want a nice small one so it can fit on the square. So now we're going to grab our blue and attach it to our work. Chain 1 and turn your work. Make a decrease over the first 2 stitches. You can make 1 single crochet in every stitch down your row. Go ahead and chain 1 and turn your work, decrease over the first 2, and then put 1 single crochet in every stitch down your row. One and turn your work, decrease over the first 2 stitches, and then make 1 single crochet in every stitch down your row. Now you are going to chain 1, turn your work, decrease over the first 2, and then make 1 single crochet until you have 2 stitches left. When you have 2 stitches left, decrease over the next 2. Chain 1 and turn your work, and decrease over the first 2 stitches. And single crochet 1, and then decrease over your last 2. There you go. Now you can cut your yarn and fasten off. Now we're going to add the stick, the popsicle stick, to the bottom of our popsicle. So you're going to grab your tan. I'm still going to go in with my 4.5, make a slip knot, and attach it. Find your 2 middle stitches and attach it to the middle. Then you're going to make a standing slip stitch. Going to chain 6 and make 1 half double crochet in every stitch. Then you can go ahead and slip stitch back down to your popsicle. And if you want, you can make your popsicle stick longer, wider, it's all up to you. I just like it just like that. Cut your yarn and fasten off. And now you're just going to take a sewing needle or a yarn needle, tapestry needle, and you're just going to go in with the correct color for each part of your popsicle and sew it on. So I'll use tan to sew on the tan part, red to sew on the red part, white to sew on the white part, and blue to sew on the blue part. And then you'll be all done. So I'm just going to quickly sew this all up. and here is my finished popsicle square. I did another popsicle square, but instead of a dark blue, I used a light blue, and it looked pretty good as well. So you can really use whatever colors you want on this popsicle. This is just what I wanted to do. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and go check out my other food inspired granny squares over at my channel. And I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I will see you next time.